The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the producers and/or the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of FRC Media, Bristol Community College, or the City of Fall River.
It's that time in our program where we take a look at Fall River business and economic development news. I am joined weekly by Kevin Lawrence. He's the owner, editor, publisher of Fall River Development News, which you can find on Facebook. Kevin, how are you?
Frigid, trying to stay warm with these cold temperatures.
Yeah, absolutely. But as you know, as I've been telling people, it's that time of year, and soon enough we'll be complaining about the heat. But I'd rather complain about the heat than the cold, if you
too.
ask me. That's just one opinion. All right, let's get started this week. First, a Cape Verdean supermarket, which you announced last year that it was going to come to Fall River, is closer to fruition.
Yes, construction is underway at the brand new Vincente supermarket. They're based out of Brockton. They have several locations throughout the area. They're going to be opening their newest location in Fall River at 10 Stafford Road. And we have learned they'll be opening up sometime this spring. Plumbing contractors are currently on site inside the former 19,500 square foot vacant Rite Aid store. That Rite Aid closed back in 2024. Now the interior has been completely gutted. And they're making way for this new supermarket. The supermarket chain was founded back in 1994 by Manuel Vincente, and it specializes in a delightful array of Brazilian products. The store is now run by Manuel's two sons, Brian and Jason. It has 4 locations in the area: Brockton, New Bedford, Pawtucket, and soon Fall River.
Yeah, very interesting. I know we talked about that last year, but now it's going to be coming to fruition. It's a beautiful, it's at a nice location, right? Just in the beginning part there of Stafford Road off Plymouth Avenue. And
right near the fire station. It's a central location.
Yeah.
It's nice to see a vacant building come back to life.
Yeah, especially something that large as the former Rite Aid there.
Yeah.
All right, next, a local barbershop, which has been in one location for quite some time, will soon be moving.
This is Barbers Inc. It's B-A-R-B-E-R-Z. That's how they spell it. They've been in business for 17 years at 903 2nd Street in Fall River. They're moving to a more prominent location. They're excited to announce their move to a brand new, larger location at 798 Plymouth Avenue, just down the road from their original shop. The new barbershop features 10 professional barbers, giving clients more availability and an elevated barbershop experience. The owner is Adam Medeiros. And he first picked up his first pair of clippers back in the 7th grade, and he started cutting hair when he was 12 years old, and he's been doing it ever since. And he says now it's time to expand to the nicest and the biggest barbershop in the city of Fall River at his new location at 798 Plymouth Ave. From what you can see with the pictures we've sent you, Keith, the place looks pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of chairs. I think in your story you mentioned there could be like 10 different barbers in there.
Yeah.
It's quite the operation.
He has 10 barbers, but there may be more chairs, and he may be hiring more people soon. But it's a beautiful, that used to be a printing company. It was Modern Printing, and now it's a barbershop.
Right.
Yep.
All right. And finally, we like to talk about restaurants. A waterfront staple, I guess, over the past few years is getting an upgrade, the Cove.
The Cove at 392 Duval Street along the Fall River waterfront. It's been closed, Keith, since January 1st. They're doing interior renovations. This is week 3 of the renovations. You can see the pictures on your screen. It's being remodeled, a fresh new look with new walls going up to create a defined room separation, a fresh new look with upgraded dining areas and enhanced function rooms, from what they say. So when you go to the Cove this summer, it's going to look completely different. No word on when these renovations will officially be completed. But like I said, they've been closed for pretty much a month now. We'll see if they reopen in late February.
Yeah, I'm sure they're definitely going to want to be open for the summertime, which is, one of their peak times of the year. You can catch Kevin's work and Fall River Development News on Facebook. Please share and like his work. All right, Kevin, we'll talk next week. Take care.
Thank you, Keith.